What is going on, guys? My name is Phamily Shucks and welcome back to another episode of Clash of Clans. This is episode 4 of our series 2-3000 using Barbarian Archers, and it's been 4 days since the last time I uploaded. Sorry about that, but to start off, we are with a defensive replay against Fireburst from the clan Silent But Deadly, and he is using a strange composition. Now, aside from his composition, I'm going to point out that I did change my base layout as I was heading up more into the 2900s, mid-2900s, closer to 3000. I was getting 3-starred back-to-back with my previous base, so I had to change that just to avoid the 3-star all the time. Now, I did make some minor tweaks to this base which aren't evident in this replay right here. For example, the only thing I really changed was the fact that my clan castle was more centralized, so I basically switched the town hall and the clan castle just to make it a little bit more harder for people to draw out my clan castle. Now, as you saw, he is using like a golem, a witch, a wizard, dragon, whatever. It's a strange composition, and he fails dramatically on this base. He uses 5 free spells on my base, and this was an attack right after, like, once I signed off, I got attacked by this guy, and it turned out to be a good win, because this guy sucks at deploying spells. You can just see he just deployed 2 free spells, and it basically did nothing to help him. He did come fairly close, if I remember, probably around 40-something%, 44%. But either way, it's a win for me, and I'll take a win up at 2900s any day, especially as a Town Hall 9. Now, from the time I've been using this base does a great job at withstanding the 3-star, unlike my previous base, which was getting 3-starred back-to-back every time I signed off. This base keeps it at a 2-star at max, 1-star if I'm lucky. So it does a great job because of how wide it is. It takes a lot of time for people to get from one place to another. Now, a huge weakness of this base would probably be air attacks. I have gotten mass dragged for 3 stars quite a bit of times up here with this base, and now that Balloon and Minion army is getting more popular, I would expect a lot of people, as you go up to past 3000, up into champions, a lot of people are going to be using Balloon and Minion armies. So that base is pretty much very weak to air attacks because of how spread out the air defenses are and how accessible they are on the outside layer. So after that nice defensive win for 15 trophies, we head on to our offensive replays, first up against Mr. Bedak from the clan space TPH space : and yes, that was necessary. Now, you guys might be looking at the space and wondering, why did I attack the space? Because whenever I use Barbarian and Archer strategies, I always stress to attack bases that have a majority of their buildings on the outside, unlike this base that has a majority of their bases inside. Now, the reason I attacked this base was because of 2 key points which I keep into mind every single time I raid. One was because of the centralized mortars. Now, the mortars have no range of my troops or of the outside buildings unless I break deep enough into each compartment, into each of these 4 compartments. Now, by the time my troops got close enough in range for the mortars, I would have already gotten 50%. Now, the second point, which I consider a bit more important than the first point, would be the placement of the wizard towers. Notice how the wizard towers are very centralized like the mortars. They're not in range of the outside buildings, which is perfect for this base because my troops have no harm against the splash damage of the wizard towers or of the mortars. Now, this helps me believe that I will secure the win for this match because usually point defenses such as expos, cannons, or arch towers have no effect against Barbarian and Archers because they have to switch from single target to single target, which by the time those point defenses switch from one target to another, my mass troops would already have destroyed the building. Now, I believe this was the last raid of the day, which is why I went a little bit spell frenzy on the space. I didn't really care because I could just easily queue up some spells overnight. And, another thing, did you guys notice how I did not bother taking out the clan castle troops? I instead kited them around the base. When they were on one side, I deployed them on the opposite sides, so that way they took a while to get to the troops on the other side. Now, the reason I did this was because as a Town Hall 9, I really have to utilize each and every troop to take out every single building, so I can't waste any of my spells or my troops to take out the clan castle. Now, if I can draw out the clan castle and also the heroes at the same time, I'll usually just draw them to a corner and then take them out using my own clan castle and start the attack from that side. But as we head on to the last and final replay of the episode, I just want to say that I will be postponing this series for a little bit. I know you guys really love this series by the amount of support, likes, and views I get on every single one of my episodes in this series, and it's kind of sad to hear that I will be postponing this for a little bit. probably 1 week at max, just giving myself a little bit of a breather, time to relax and just casually farm as I, just kind of release the stress and just focus on some real life priorities that I have to do. So I will be postponing it. I'm not quitting it. There's a difference, because I'm so close to 3,000 with Barbarian and Archers. It's not even funny. I'm really close. If you guys go to my player profile, you can just see my highest trophies is 2953 with Barbarian and Archers, and that was in this series. So I was 47 trophies away. But yeah, 3,000 trophies was right on my fingertips, and that's basically it. Anything else? Oh yeah, I have a Twitter now, so you can follow me at Phamily_Shucks. Tweet me there. I'll follow you back, and we can just have a nice convo going on. And that's basically it. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.